a direct cam upload. I don't care how it comes out. It's just gonna come out. Just watched your video. You can't American soldiers, and I know that blog is not yours. It's somebody else's. But you can't sum up all Americans under one title just because, just because there are a few bad ones. You can't sum all of them up as bad. I'm not saying that you should go around and praise them. You don't have to do that. But don't go around degrading them, saying that they're all murdering scum. The same thing happened in Vietnam. My dad was in Vietnam and he came back. And, he came back and people spat on him. Now, mind you, him and every single member of his platoon was drafted. So maybe it's a little bit different. But that just makes it worse. A couple of murders in Vietnam, most of the people drafted, and they're all murderers. They're all baby killers, and none of them deserve respect. And it wasn't until 20 years later that, they could even, many of them could even admit that they were in Vietnam. It's like a shame. I don't want the Iraq conflict to turn this. Now, yes, I know that Iraq is different. They're not, they're not hired. Or rather, they're not drafted. They're hired. They sign up for this shit. But, and also, not all of them are on the front line. They're not all frontline soldiers. They're not all frontline infantry. So, and they're, and they're not all killing people. I'm sure there are many of them who've never killed anybody. I'm sure there's some of them who've never even seen a dead body. Some of these frontline infantry who have yet to see a dead body. Now, I'm sure almost all of them have by now, but, just because they're green, does that mean that they should be called murderers and blamed for being murderers as well? I don't know. I'm not that much into this shit. Well, I am, but you get what I mean. And one more thing. Calling the I don't even know what the fuck to call them. The camps that they hold people against their will in, to refer them to Nazi concentration camps. Shame on you. Bad analogy. Bad analogy. They aren't Nazi concentration camps. They're not Russian gulags, if you want to use that analogy next. They don't starve people. They don't take people and give them 300 calorie a day diets, 500 calorie a day diets. They don't starve them. They don't make them run with 50 kilo bags of cement on their back. That's like 110 pounds, just in case you didn't know. They don't work them until they drop dead. But I'm not going to hold you to one bad analogy. Everybody makes bad analogies. All I know is I'm tired. And there's snow outside, so it's cold as hell. That and it's like 7 in the morning. Anyway. It's Joe Bubble and a half, preaching two things. Love and peace. Later, Warren.